sir.
I almost forgot
It's all
the
right,
name.
it's all right, it's all right. Right now we have Geeke here, Coach Yako and Coach Sasa for Dianfeng Yaguai. Coach Yako immediately bans out that Hilda, the Phobius, and the Eve. Both heroes that KLVJ has shown he can use. Both are taken out. So probably a Hylos or a Gato Kacha is up next because they do roughly the same thing. Dianfeng Yaguai banning out the Fanny as well as the Jushin.
Why? Why would you
Why?
ban out the Jushin if you're on the second?
Because Geeke will pick it first pick.
Correct. I was like,
Okay.
why would you ban it? Right. Never mind. I'll take
Hey,
it
first pick Jushin. Let me tell you, if Sakai's on the lane can't kill the Jushin, I don't think anyone can. I'm just putting it out there, you know, like if Sakai's
Yeah.
can do it, no one can do it.
Just gamble it, you know.
Always
What
on the way.
makes you think that Geeky is what will take that Jushin in the first pick?
It's a
take a
strong hero. It's a
gamble.
strong hero. It's a strong hero. I got no ways to answer that. It's a strong hero.
Okay, never mind. Let's take a look at the first pick right now. The fact that the Hilda has been banned out. Cho is open. Cho has a very good track record so far in the wildcard stage. If not, Hylos is open. We've seen it quite a few times. Hylos being picked up very, very early on. But the win rate is not as good. Started with what, 26%, and I'm pretty sure it's much more lower as of just now. Hylos did not manage to get a win. So let's see, GK spot. Gonna open up with the Cho.
All right, 6 picks, 6 wins, 100% win rate. And now Dianfeng Yaguai. Do they pick up the Suyo? And we have to see what is going to be the priority EXP here. Do they want to pick up the Hylons and such? Bisu is a mythical Chinese creature that symbolizes wealth, good fortune, and protection. The word also can be interpreted as fierce beast.
P-Shield. Fierce Beast.
Fierce beast.
I like that. I like
Fierce
that.
beast.
I definitely like that. I would hope that
I like Ayman.
I hope that
Means
translate
lucky leader.
translate into his own gameplay, you know? A fierce beast right now. Right now, Chip! There we go!
Finally!
We talk about it. We talk about it, and now making the first appearance in the wildcard stage.
All right. Chip EXP.
Don't push it too far.
Okay, maybe not. But yeah, Chip finally picked up here. We're gonna see how Dianfeng Yaguai uses it because like we talked about before, it's not about a good chip user, it's about a good chip team, right? Like a Louis, like everything else. Like any kind of macro type of hero, it's all about how you move as a team. Very well coordinated teams really use the ult very well, the portals. But now, how does Geeke respond to this? They can still flex the Cho going to the EXP if they so choose.
Are they gonna pick up the Louis here? Because I feel like this is a trap by DFYG if they pick up the Louis. Okay, they don't pick it up, pick up the Aurora. It's a very good counter engagement. If, let's say, the portal has been used by the chip, you can use your Frigid Glacier immediately to just be defensive, as well as the Khalid. I was gonna say, if let's say Geeke Esports pick up the Louis, that could be a trap because DFYG have the Valentina, so you know you would have 2 teleportation abilities to use upon Geeke Spot, but that wouldn't be the case for now.
Yeah, looks like they pick up the Valentina after seeing the Cho. So far, the Valentina has quite a lot of good ults here. Raging Sandstorm, the Frigid Glacier, and now the Suyo has been picked up, which I feel like the first 3 picks for both Geeke as well as Dianfeng Yaguai is very solid here, where Geeke, they can start the force fights. They have a very good front line as well as backup from the Aurora. When it comes to Dianfeng Yaguai, they're very much flexible in their draft for now. Not in the terms of the roles, but what do they play in the roles, right? Like the Valentina can stop rotations coming in from mid, but of course she can be a utility mage.
Yep.
The Chip as well.
I agree.
Can flank, can be a front line. We'll see what they choose to do so with Chip.
Very flexible so far for the playstyle of DFYG. They ban out the Joy as one of their bans. I would thought that they would want to ban out the good laners in their banning phase. Something like a Nathan, something like a Harith as well, who poses a good threat up against the side of DFYG. Meanwhile, Geeke Sports Gatot Kacha has been banned out by their side, not allowing any kind of a frontliner, very tanky with the Revitalize, can poses a good amount of threat as well. So DFYG, if I were to choose their good laner for Lung, I would want a pure good laner, a pure marksman. Bruno is very, very good.
It's one of his favorites, man. Like if the
Comfort
Bruno is
hero.
up, comfort, very, very much comfort. So far, he used 2 hero. He's used the Bruno and the Moskov, and he used both of them very, very well. DFYG, they ban out the Harry, which Harry is a good matchup against both Bruno as well as Moskov. I would say Moskov, you can still fight against it, but yeah, overall, very good bans here. KK, they want to see 1, 2, 3. 3 EXP laners have been banned out. Do they want to go all in and ban out maybe even the high loss?
Oh yeah, Hylos is still open so far. They could make that ban actually.
The thing is, I feel like another pickup that DFYG can pick is something like Edith.
for the EXP.
Yeah, for the EXP. Like in case if the high loss is not there.
To protect lives.
Yeah, so 4 bans on KLVJ.
Edith, I'm not sure if CC is quite good for the side of DFYG. Good hero, but in terms of combining with the chip, I'm not too sure about that. So Edith could be a good option in my very own opinion, but not for the 4th pick. You can wait it out. You can pick your own good leaders. You can pick your Bruno for Lung. If not Bruno, you still have the Cloud, you still have the carry as well. But stick with your comfort hero.
Yeah,
As Lafel mentioned, Moskov is gonna get picked up. What I like about Moskov is you can use the teleportation to get there immediately, or you can use your Spear of Destruction.
Or you go inside the shortcut, hear me out, and then use the Spear of Destruction, going back to your lane. So you go back to your lane. So you teleport in and then you teleport out with your ultimate. You know?
I agree. Why not? You get back immediately, and then you don't lose any particular wave. You don't lose any.
I mean, if
particular
someone
time.
is there, of course.
And you hit your
And
spear.
you hit your spear. Which, to be fair, Lung has been hitting those spears. He's very good at targeting the Spear of Destruction.
We shall see if he uses that particular motion of skills to his own liking. But right now, KK Esports would need their very own jungler. Nolan is still there.
Alpha is still
Alpha.
open as well.
Correct.
Granger! Granger and Nolan!
Okay.
This is a very aggressive lineup from Geeky.
All in team
I like
fight.
it, I like it.
They do have good range with the Granger. They also have a good gap closer with the Chow. Crowd control by the Khalid as well as the Aurora. So all around, I like the draft from Geeky. How well will they use
Arlet?
all these heroes? We shall see.
Honestly, Arlet is not a bad pickup here if KLVJ wants it as well, because we can see them talking about this. They need a little bit more crowd control. In my personal opinion, the chip has very good crowd control, especially with the first skill, but again, no such thing as too much if you have enough damage, and I feel like they have enough damage.
I mean, if Arlot does deal good amount of damage as well with crowd control, but it's gonna be the CC. I did mention it. I'm not sure how well it will fare out with the team, but hey, they are the professional players, so they know this will work.
Chip, shortcuts in, and then you throw out those yo-yos. Probably stopping both Joe and Nolan. Like you can use the ult onto either or, and then at that point, maybe it's gonna be easier for you to get your targets. We're definitely gonna see how this Chi-Chi works out.
Alright, this is gonna be game number 1 between KK Esports up against DFYG. The CC will definitely go up against the Chow. It's gonna be a very interesting matchup on the EXP side, but again, a very classic jungler matchup, assassin matchup between these two.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second match of the day. We ask, where is Chip? And DFYG has showed up with the Chip here, but Carvey is on that Granger. We'll see how the Granger fares in this matchup. Welcome to the Line of Dawn, the first game, DFYG going up against GK Esports.
Hold on to your seats, guys. This is gonna be a very, very rough ride because I do expect a lot of team fights, a lot of small scrimmages is gonna happen once both of these assassins, junglers, hit level 4 later on. We definitely have to focus on the total team fight later on, especially with the shortcut, with the macro gameplay of Pishu using the chip.
Interesting here, because if we're looking at the emblem setup here for Carvey, having the Lethal Ignition as well as the Master Assassin, looks like he wants to win out the lane. But if you look at Lung has Master Assassin as well. So this is going to be very interesting how the gold lane is going to shape up, because I have no idea how does the Moskov fare against the Granger gold lane.
Yeah, I definitely agree. We shall see later on. Also, one thing to note that we shall see if, let's say, this Granger or Carvy's Granger is going to build up the War Axe, similar to how we've seen previously just now. So definitely a point to take on to. But as we take a look at the minimap, Samo is going to get, I mean, a bit of pressured by the CC as well as Zed being on the bot side. Meanwhile, on the top side, Zeno as well as the Khalid just, helping the Nolan try to get the level 5 before the first turtle arises.
Yeah. PCU is there making sure that he can handle Shen and make sure that Lung is able to freeze his lane more effectively inside of his own lane.
Yeah, correct, definitely correct. We're approaching the 2nd minute mark. No kill as of yet. Of course, still too early on. These are not early game aggression kind of lineup or early game aggression kind of tempo style play. Definitely, the first turtle definitely should have some first blood here and there, but as we take a look, Zeno is gonna get pinned down by Pichu first of all.
Yeah, first blood for KLVJ. That's okay. And now they want to continue on. Frigid Glacier onto Shen. Shen is able to heal up, but now Samo is there. Way of the Dragon onto the member of DFYG. They got KLVJ. Now PCU trying to make sure that Yiwan is able to deal 3 damage. And there you go! Spear of Destruction from Lung, able to get the kill. And now Zed grabs the turtle.
All the way from China, Lung throwing out that spear of destruction and hitting it point blank, getting that kill from a range. Hey, you thought Granger had a damaging long range kind of skill? You thought wrong. Moskov can do the same. But as we take a look at the instant replay, Pichu immediately went forward, get the kill up against Zeno. Well, technically KLVJ who got the kill, but he was the one who initiated that team fight even further. And yes, it prolonged a bit more because I think Geeky Esports has good crowd controlling skill. But look at the minimap. Moskov just timing and waiting for that perfect moment to get a kill against Shen.
And all the while, Samo got a double kill as well. And another fight continues. Shen grabs KLVJ. And now E1 as well as PCU has to get out of there. Again, I gotta talk about the Cho. Samo, he did die, but so far doing a great job. Able to get away to Dragon in the previous fight. So DFYG and DK for now looking very even. It's like when one person wants to fight, the others respond.
I definitely agree. And on the top side, to be fair, Carvey are doing quite well, to be honestly. Just holding his ground right now, but Pichu is gonna go forward up against Smile.
Oh yeah, Smile now triggering the passive, but Zed secures the kill. DFYG being much more aggressive here. But GK Esports, they're looking for their opportunity as well, but Zeno unable to get a kill onto Yi1.
I like how Pichu is playing right now. Very aggressive, not shying away from those team fight and not shying away from engaging, starting on a team fight. Looking at the bot side, Samo have to be a bit more careful. He knows that Zed is, all around his own place. Pichu is not moving anywhere, not using the shortcut at any given time, just waiting it out because he knows that the next turtle is gonna arise on the bot side and he wants to start a team fight before this turtle arises. But I don't think he has any particular opportunity to do so. Looking at the top, Zed is gonna focus on to clear those jungler minion first before he rotates back on to this turtle.
And right now, they can do a gank on the gold lane because PCU is here. He can use the shortcut for them to continue contesting this turtle. So hold on, Spear of Destruction. Unable to hit onto anyone. So no vision is being brought through by DFYG. GK Esports, they're hovering around the turtle. They're also looking for an opportunity. KLVJ so far has died twice. Probably going to be their target if they want this turtle.
Top side, Carvey.
Up looking at top here. Looks like Carvey on that Granger is able to survive going up against the Suyo. But right now the shortcut, Zeno still secures it. But Lung gets a kill onto Smile. Now KLVJ gets a kill onto one of the members of GK Esports looking for Samo. Samo has no HP left. KLVJ really wants it. And then he finds Samo. And Samo able to get taken down still by KLVJ, but denying the double kill.
I have to give props to everyone from DFYG. Is that how you pronounce it?
Close enough.
Yeah, because how they use their own skill when they enter the teleport, right? When they enter the teleport, they know that, okay, the fight is going to be at the turtle, and we know what we want to do. Everyone knows their own job desk. Everyone knows what they wanted to do once that teleport has been opened up. And honestly, as you mentioned, it's not about the chip user, it's about how you play with the chip. And right now, DFYG is showing how this chip can be a very, very crucial hero for them.
Right now, I'm looking at Shen. Shen doesn't have the ult just yet. He doesn't have the Raging Sandstorm to initiate a fight. And right now, looks like they do want to fight. Samo tries to go in, unable to get any kind of kick going on. PCU is looking at Samo, and Samo finds PCU, the shortcut being used, and now they're going on to Samo. The kick connects onto DFYG, but the vengeance keeps him alive, and now GK Esports, they have to retreat.
I mean, good kick by Samo. It's just that the target was too thick to be able to taken care of, especially with the vengeance as well. And GK Esports are quite well behind in terms of goal and also itemization to be able to burst down the CC even with a vengeance. Honestly, good attempt by Samo, but needs to do a bit more better, especially his own teammates right now, Carby, Shen, Smile, as well as Zeno.
Right now, looking at the rotation, DFYG with 5.3k gold lead. Now they want to rush down the turtle. Again, only PCU is there just in case if anyone wants to teleport in, but never mind. Everyone is going for the turtle. They're saving the shortcut for something else. Down at the bottom lane, all 5 members. EK is there, and the Spear of Destruction, it hits. Goes on to Zeno. Probably not a good idea to go in. Oh, come on! A fight there. Chip got caught. I don't know what happened.
He used the shortcut. He used the
I see.
on the bot side, and everyone was waiting for him right there. I mean, it wasn't the welcoming party that he expected on the bot side. Immediately gets taken away from the game right there. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. I mean, the DFYG still managed to get one of the neutral objective on the top side. In return, GK gets a kill as well as the turret on the bottom side.
So far, still, DFYG definitely has the advantage. 8:07 is where Lung completed his Trinity items. Trinity items achieved at 8 minutes, very fast coming in from Lung. But again, having 6,000 goal lead gives you that kind of priority. Looking at the itemization for everyone else, but before that, we got to look at the goal difference here. And honestly, a very big difference when it comes to the EXP. A shortcut goes on to Shen, but Shen able to get away. Right now, Smile got hit with the ult coming in from Lung, but looks like he's not going to commit.
I like the patience. I like the discipline right there, because if I were to be Lung right there, I would immediately jump onto my Spear of Destruction and start another team fight up against Smile. But, you know, patience is virtue. Patience is key. And DFYG knows that that wasn't the right positioning or right time for us to initiate again once the teleportation by Pishu has been used and they did not manage to get any particular kills. Carvey, gotta be careful.
Yep. Found Carvey, and now Samo. Good kick onto PCU, but Long able to pull him to the street. And now they want to continue on. And Samo getting very, very low. Killing spree for Zed. And they move forward. Killing spree for Long. Shen and Zeno is still alive, but Zeno was nowhere near the team fight.
That was very, very good by Pishu, how he enabled the team right there and he baited out the kick. He went back and he immediately initiated the fight even further. And the flank came in from Suyo, from Aurora was the icing on the cake. Managed to get a few kills, but most importantly, map control. DFYG has that on their hands. Inhibitor turret on the mid side has been taken care of, and right now, DFYG can immediately focus on the Carvey. Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, no, they don't know because they know that we're taking the Lord right now. But now maybe can initiate.
Just looking at PCU, still having that shortcut. Interestingly enough, he went for the fleeting time. He finds Zeno, he has the shortcut, and now they're on to Zeno. Nothing can be done. Frigid Glacier used by Smile. But again, not enough to deter DFYG from attacking his jungler.
If we can take a look at the replay right there, the immediate stun came in from Lung and immediately hitting on that wall, on that purple buff wall, was super on point. Super fast and super effective as well. And DFYG have the upper hand right now.
Yeah, DFYG looking to end the game. Raging Sandstorm onto Long. Shen is getting attacked, but DFYG wins game number 1 against GK Esports.
Very clean fight by DFYG right there with the first ever appearance of Chip in the wildcard stage for M6. Managing to get a win. Good macro gameplay. Good all-around individual skills that translate into the game of team fight, of teamwork as well. I'm not taking anything away from GK Esport. I have to say how the show played really well. Got a good kicks here and there, but all in all, I think it's because of they were behind so much. At one point, 5k, 6k gold lead. The itemization wasn't there enough for GK Esport to be able to re-engage back up against DFYG.
And now we are witnessing the first loss for the Chill. But again, you know, it's just day number 2.
Yeah.
He had a 6-game win streak, but now the Chill has been defeated by the Chip, which interestingly enough, again, using fleeting time as the first item.
For the chip?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not catch that.
Time, yeah.
I mean, with the way that he played right there, I think fleeting time is definitely a good option. Being able to use that ultimate time and again, and managing to catch up crucial targets by the side of GK Esport, managing to catch out Carvey, managing to catch out Zeno as well, the jungler of GK Esport. So timing was superb, execution was superb, target prioritization was superb as well by DFYG.
Yeah, and again, now we see that Chip is still very strong, but it's really about that macro play, right? Like, have everyone on the other side of the map, Chip being the only one around the turtle, and then activating that shortcut, enabling for the team to be at basically 2 places at the same time. And now let's look at the itemization here. And again, like I said, the first item for the Chip is the fleeting time, but he got the magic rope first so that he has some form of magic resist in order to actually survive the damage coming in from Smile. Carvey tried his best on the Granger. Looking at the laning phase, it looked very even. I didn't see any advantage for Carvey or Lung. It's just overall, the map presence from the FYG is much better.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Lung got that kill against Samo, if I'm not mistaken, or was it up against Shen, if I'm mistaken, Shen, or I think Shen, helped Lung a lot in terms of the leading phase, right? He got 1 kill on his hand that accelerated a bit his itemization, his goal, and allows him to, you know, stand tall to tall against the green shield of Carvis. But I do have to mention how Pishu, he played phenomenally well, the macro gameplay, just allowing himself to rotate around the map and knowing when is the right time for him to be able to open up the teleportation. And his teammates, the rotation was superb. It was so fast, on point, got the kill, went out, and focused on their laning.
Let me just say, for DFYG to execute the game plan that they have, requires a lot of mechanics, because if you look at the itemization, their main tank is KLVJ, and KLVJ, if you look at the emblem setup, the real tanky thing about it is the Festival of Blood as well as the Brave Smite. So if they lost in the mid game where GK had enough damage, they took down DFYG, they won't be able to open up the map freely, right? So it was a big risk, but 10 minutes, 42 seconds, they made the risk work. And now looking at the damage numbers here, actually it's not that big of a difference, because except for Zeno. Oh, I just saw Zeno's damage.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. 7k up against Pishu, 20k. Nobody on the side of the FYG is lesser than 10k.
Zed had less damage than PCU.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
PCU. Like I said, I think I told this to Husky, but Chip does a lot of damage for a tank.
He does.
And now I like that we have the graphic to show it. Chip did almost the same amount of damage as Lung on a Moskov that has 3 items, maybe even 4 items. I didn't see it that well, but yeah. Trust me when I say Chip does a lot of damage. He's just not as tanky as before.
With the tenacity as well, and hitting a couple of targets at the same time, that is the valuable or the crucial part of Chip. And with this kind of graphic, as you can see in terms of the goal, of course it's going to favor the side of the FYG. Momentum, I did mention this time and time again, momentum is a real thing, and once you're behind, especially like this much where GK Esport had to experience, it definitely shows.
I think GK, they need to get Zeno on a comfortable jungler, because 7,000 damage is
it's not it, fam.
For me, it's not okay.
Yeah, true.
For me, it's not okay.
Alpha was open, right?
Alpha was open, yes.
Yeah. Could be a fighter jungler kind of option for Zeno, but definitely not the no-lane kind of game that we would expect. But honestly, let's take a look at our MVP of the game. Is definitely gonna be Lung. with the mask off, with the spear of destruction all the way on the top side just now. Reliving back that moment right there was superb by him. But yeah, honestly, simple gameplay, nothing too fancy, nothing too aggressive. 4-0 and 5 in terms of KDA, and definitely what 3 item is that? Yeah, the Holy Trinity has been completed by Long. Good game. I would hope for the same in game number 2.
Yeah, Lung so far has been very impressive down in that gold lane, or in this case, up in that gold lane. And again, we saw in the early game skirmishes, GK Esports were willing to fight back, but then just we see that it started slowing down. And I think it's on DFYG, always able to catch Zeno off guard. I don't know if this would count, but that could be the play of the day. The play of the day, all the way from the top side, going down bot. That was amazing.
Honestly, that could be a very good shout in terms of the play of the day, play of the game as well for this game, definitely. But all in all, just how the cohesion of DFYG played superb. They know their job tasks, they know their individual tasks as well. Look at this. The teleport came in, immediate stun by Lung, and that allows the Aurora to just follow up as well with once the ultimate has been used or once the ultimate has been stolen by the Valentina. So GK Esports, in terms of game number 2, this is an overstatement or an understatement, but again, mountain to climb for them right now.
I think it's all about the speed. I think the chip being on DFYG just moves the game so fast that it makes GK unable to respond. It's like, wait, they're up there, and then all of a sudden they're down here. Who's the focus? Who's the target, right? Like, maybe even one